Hello with your national weather forecast as we take a look at the end of the working week. That's the forecast for tomorrow, Friday the 24th of July. First, let's have a look at the synoptic map, and we can see a cold front clearing away during the morning from the southeast of the country. Showers will ease initially across parts of southern Victoria and Tasmania, but they will redevelop and become more widespread into the afternoon. That's as another trough approaches from the southwest, with more gusty winds to follow, but that colder air is finally moving away from the country as you head towards the weekend. Showers also expected across the southeast Queensland coast and also about parts of the top end coast, but otherwise we are being dominated by a very broad ridge of high pressure that's leading to mostly clear skies all the way from the east coast and out towards Western Australia. So now state by state look, starting off with Queensland. We are expecting patchy morning fog across eastern areas, not quite as likely across Brisbane and the southeast, particularly given how foggy it was on Thursday morning. It will be cold inland, but then a fine and sunny day to follow with colder southerly winds pushing through. Really only expecting showers about the southeast coast, generally south of about Gary, but nothing more than a millimetre or so is expected in the gauges. So for Brisbane, partly cloudy day, slight chance of a light shower, 22 degrees, sunny and warmer up in Cairns with a top of 27. Now to New South Wales, with a cold start, we are expecting widespread frost inland, patchy morning fog across the northeastern ranges, also foggy to start across the southwest slopes. We are expecting a mostly sunny day across the state, but a bit of cloud building into the afternoon across the Riverina and the southwest of the state. Sunny also along the coast, a cold start for some though. We could see some areas of frost across Western Sydney to start, but then bouncing back to a 17 degrees, a little bit cooler as well. And Canberra, a very cold start, -4, then a sunny top of 12 degrees to follow into the afternoon. Now to Victoria, we are expecting to see some frost across northern parts of the state to start with, and also some fog across the northeast, but north of the divide, a sunny morning, but then cloud will build into the afternoon. A bit of a different story though south of the divide. We are expecting cloudy conditions and showers from the morning, including across Melbourne's southeastern suburbs out towards the Yarra Ranges, and then into the afternoon as that trough approaches, showers become more widespread, particularly about the southwest coast. Temperatures close to average or slightly below average for this time of year. For Melbourne, a couple of showers, cloudy though. Those showers are most likely through the southeastern and eastern suburbs, going for a top of 14 degrees. For Mildura, sunny to start, but then clouding up into the afternoon with a top of 15. Now to Tasmania, we are expecting to see a few showers about the west. It will be dry to start with across eastern parts of the state, but then as the trough approaches, showers become more widespread from the west. We could see some moderate falls near the coast and the ranges, and the showers extend across central and also pushing towards southeastern parts of the state through the day. The snow level will rise though up to about 1,000 metres by lunchtime, and then back above 1,500 metres into the evening. So not quite as cold as the last few days, but still quite showery, and as winds pick up through the afternoon, we will still see quite a sharp wind chill. So for Hobart, we are expecting showers to pick up mostly during the second half of the day, top of 13 degrees, and a couple of showers across northern parts of the state, temperatures also reaching 13 degrees. Now to South Australia, we are expecting a frosty start across southeastern and the eastern parts of the state. It will be cloudy though right along the south of the state, very slight chance of a light shower about coastal areas, and we will be quite cool as well with west to southwesterly winds pushing through. They'll shift to become more easterly across northern parts of the state, so a dry day up there is to follow. Otherwise, for Adelaide, we are looking at a cloudy day. Could see a very slight chance of a shower, but nothing expected in the gauges, top of 14 degrees, and reaching the high teens across northern parts of South Australia. Now to Western Australia, we are expecting a frosty start all the way from the wheat belt and in through southern parts of the goldfields, but as the high pressure system settles to the south of the Eucla, we are expecting those milder easterly winds to pour through during the day. That will mean mostly clear skies and temperatures starting to rise compared to the last few days, but will be a cool start for many, including around Perth, 60 degrees, then a mostly sunny day, just a bit of high cloud, a top of 19 degrees. And it will be quite windy across the Pilbara with high fire danger in some areas, temperatures reaching the mid to high 20s. Finally, for Northern Australia, not much change compared to the last few days. Will be a cold start across the Alice and also the interior, becoming quite windy across the Pilbara, and as I mentioned, we could see some high fire dangers as well. A couple of showers possible across eastern parts of the top end coast, also quite breezy across the Darwin area, also with high fire dangers, but otherwise a dry day with a maximum of 32 degrees and the high 20s to low 30s across northern parts of WA. That's your forecast for today. Stay up to date with the latest information through the day and also through the weekend. You get this on our website and app. Follow us on social media, and as always, have a great day.